Hello again. As I promised you, dear friends, I came back with a second part tutorial on this beautiful blouse, sweater, whatever you want to call it, the blue Danube sweater. And in this second part tutorial, I'm going to show you how to work this beautiful neckline. For those of you who didn't see the first part tutorial on this sweater, you might want to go to my channel, Florina Gold Hands, and you'll see there how to work this beautiful pattern right here, this zigzag pattern with loops. You will also find the pattern for the border, which is puff stitch pattern, and you can see also how to make these cute little buttons, which are actually coming in the back of the blouse of the sweater. What I forgot to tell you in the first part video is that this sweater, it is an M side, a medium side, so a medium size. So if you are a medium size and you are going to use the same yarn, this kid mohair, which is very thin, imagine it is even more thin than the mercerized cotton size 10. Then you might make it on the same number of stitches that I was telling you in the previous tutorial. I was working the sweater. But now I want to show you how to make the beautiful neckline. It is a very simple pattern. It is only 4 rows. So let us make it together. As you can see, I am still on my sample. I made the zigzag pattern only 2 times, and I have only 4 picks. On the original sweater I have 25 of those picks, but in order to show you how to make the border, the border line, I'm going to show you on this small sample. This way it will be easier and more fun to work. So I'm somewhere in the back of the blouse. I'm down here. I want to go with a row of single crochet till I get to the peak. So we are going to make single crochet, one, two, three, four, five, six, and this should be my peak here, 7. Okay, from the first peak we'll begin a chain of 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Once we finish the 5 stitches chain, we'll make a treble crochet in the middle of this segment here. So I'm going to make it right here in this stitch. I'm going to take both of the loops till this time, and I will make my treble crochet, 2 loops and 2 loops and 2 loops again, and then I'm going to make one more treble crochet, so yarn over 2 times, and I'm going to go in the middle of this segment here. So I'll go in this stitch, I'll take both of the loops and I will make my treble crochet. 2 loops again, and I will close the last 2 loops. Now I will make a chain of 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and I will connect myself to the second peak. I'm going to take again the 2 loops together in a single crochet, and now again 5 stitches of chain. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, treble crochet in the middle of this segment here, taking the 2 loops this time, and one more treble crochet in the middle of this segment here, between the peak and the down part of the zigzag. So this should be right here. And I'm working 2 loops, 2 loops and 2 loops again, and then again a chain of 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I connect myself to my peak. You can either take 2 loops or you can just insert the crochet in this circle here and make a single crochet. So this is how it looks till now. Let's go one more time. Let's do it one more time. So I'm on this peak. I'm going to make 5 stitches of chain. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Treble crochet. I go in the middle of my segment between the peak and the down part of the zigzag, and I'm taking 2 loops and I'm working my treble crochet. And one more treble crochet in the middle of the next segment here, which should be right here. And now 5 stitches of chain. 2, 3, 4 and 5, and I connect myself to my next peak. I'll just insert in the circle, in the small circle, and I'll make a single crochet. So from the first peak you go and you make 5 stitches of chain, treble crochet in the middle of this segment here, one more treble crochet in the middle of this segment here, and then 5 stitches of chain again, and you connect in a single crochet to your next peak. And this is how you make the first row. I'm going to end this row and I will meet you at the end of the row to show you the second row of the neckline, how it should be done. I am at the end of my first row. I'll connect myself exactly on the peak where I started my first row in a single crochet, and now we are going to start our second row. We are going to make a chain of 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3, and we'll be working on the first chain here 7 double crochet this time, no more treble crochet, double crochet. So we have already one, the chain which is taking the place of a double crochet, and we are going to make 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now we are going to make a chain of 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll skip this chain here and we'll go on the next chain and we'll make again 7 double crochet. So 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and now again we are going to make 5 stitches of chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll skip this chain here and we'll go on the next chain, making 7 double crochet. 1, 2, I think that was the treble crochet, so double crochet. 1, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And of course now we are going to make a chain of 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll skip the 5 stitches chain here and we'll go on the next one, working again 7 double crochet, and then again a chain of 5 stitches, and we'll connect ourselves with the first chain of 3 that will begin the row. I'm going to finish my my second row, and we'll meet each other at the end of the second row to show you how to connect it. I am at the end of my row. I'll connect with the chain that we begin the row with in the third stitch. I'm going to make a slip stitch to connect my to connect the end of my row with the beginning. On our third row, we are not going to make any more 7 double crochet. We are going to make only 5 of them. So I'm going to this stitch here. I'm going to make a single crochet, and I will make a chain of 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3, and then a double crochet in the next stitch. So on this row we are going to make only 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And of course the chain of 5 stitches again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll go to our next 7 double crochet, and we'll skip the first one, and we will make a double crochet over the second double crochet here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. As you can see, the fifth one, it's not over the last one from under, but over the one before the last one. Let's see how it looks, our pattern. This is how it should look. Now I will continue with the 5 stitches chain, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and I'm going to go to my next 7 double crochet. I will skip the first one, and I will work on the next 5 double crochet on the next 5 stitches. So we skip the first, we take the second, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. And again the chain of 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and again we go to the 7 double crochet, and we make 5 double crochet. Let us finish this row together. So 1 and 2, and 3, and 4, and the 5th, not on the last but on the stitch before, and again my 5 stitches chain, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I'm connecting myself with the beginning of the row. This is my 3 stitches chain. On the 3rd one I'm going to insert my crochet and make a slip stitch, and now we are going to make our last row, which is all single crochet. So we are going to make a single crochet over each of the double crochet of the 5 double crochet from the previous row, and on the 5 stitches chain we are going to work 6 single crochet. So let us see our first single crochet on the first double crochet. We go on the second, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And now we go to the chain, the 5 stitches chain, and we make 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then again we are at our 5 double crochet. Over each double crochet we work 1 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6 single crochet on our 5 stitches chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This is how it looks until now. I'm going to continue with the single crochet just like I showed you until now. 5 single crochet over the 5 double crochet and 6 single crochet on the chain of 5 stitches. Let's finish the row, and I will meet you at the end to show you how I'm going to end it. I finished my last 6 single crochet on the chain. I'm going to the first single crochet of this row, and I'm going to make a slip stitch just like that. I will cut my yarn because the neckline is done. Of course, we will hide the remaining yarn in the stitches in from the behind of the sweater. Just like that. A few more times and then we cut the yarn. So the neckline is done. This is the idea, because this is just a small sample. On the real one you saw it looks perfect. This neckline pattern, it's very useful for all the ripple patterns, the zigzag patterns, whatever you like to call them, not only for this pattern here. So I also draw a small chart for you, if it is easier for you to follow a chart while working. You can take a screenshot. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed this video. My next video is going to be a tutorial on a very beautiful curtain pattern, or a shade, whatever you like to call them. I'm going also to make a tutorial on its very beautiful borders. They are very special to me, those borders. I use them on lots of things. I use them on the curtain. I use them on the ties for the curtains. I even made a tablecloth with this beautiful pattern. So if you're curious, you can subscribe and see my next tutorials also. That's it for today. See you next time. Bye bye.